how you been, bro? Hope you've been great. It's iLunarrTJ, bro, and welcome back to some more Hogwarts Legacy. And when we last left off, we had just found out that like the goblins are trying to get some type of power thing that was in the mines, or I don't know, something like that. Okay, what is it? Let me hear it. I can just buy it. Man, that's light work.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Man,
You're
taxing
all
me
set
and all
with the
that
new
other
upgrade.
stuff.
I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
So you want me to go race
you know
and
me
stuff?
well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
They don't scare me.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks.
For real.
I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I
Yeah.
hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Oh, Imelda. Ooh. Oh, she is far away. So apparently I gotta go through here to get there.
Hello, someone's here.
Uh-oh. That's crazy.
See you here. Oh, isn't the sea air refreshing?
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Hufflepuff, over here.
Hey, you see how she happy to see me? That's fire. That's fire. That is fire. Okay. Bro, I'm like, yo, like, what you doing out here? I'm like, yo, it's
Beginner's
all...
luck, I say. You'll not beat me next time.
Hold on, Imelda. I'm like, what you doing out here in the hood? Like, it's all types of Ashwinders and goblins everywhere. Like, you out here in
Hello again, Imelda.
the trenches.
This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
For real.
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
Okay. Let's do
We'll
it.
soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Hufflepuff.
Get ready to lose. Get ready to eat my dust, Slytherin. Oh, snap. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Made it.
Oh my gosh.
I can do better.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got it.
Success there.
Oh, wait, that's how they do it?
Wasn't hoping for that. Not to worry.
You'll have to do better than that if you want to top my time.
That's crazy.
This course is all about testing your ability to focus. Each turn requires a decision. Make one, then commit to it.
Imelda Reyes, are you giving the competition advice?
I wouldn't call it that, no. Just chatter between friends. That's all.
Okay, yeah,
Now,
friends.
care to try again?
That's what you want to call it. Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Thank you, Imelda.
Of course. Get out there.
Imelda. That's crazy.
This is rather fun.
That's crazy how you let me do that.
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too
Impressive.
comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Okay, any plan?
I take
Yeah,
it you
let's-
want to play for a team.
Let's have some
but which one?
conversation.
And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the holy-head harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pot me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
Okay.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
Okay.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the
Oh.
Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
It's been fun competing
Okay,
against
that's
your records, Imelda.
interesting.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a
Gryffindors
Hufflepuff.
haven't been very
You take care of yourself.
Gryffindor-like. Fight the good fight. And beat Imelda's time.
I should let
in all
Mr. Weeks
races.
know that this was his best upgrade yet. Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
Very
I shall
exciting.
look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
There she is.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
They'll understand.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to
I
tell
hope
that
I'm
we're
right, too.
sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose
Yeah.
they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be
Oh, what is that? Oh my gosh. Bro, it's really not that deep. Y'all don't have to do all that. Y'all can just stop and talk to us.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Y'all, hey. Protego.
Leave them be, Alec.
Thank you.
We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Man, if you don't get on, want to buy the cadaver and it's wraps for you.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Sigils are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet.
Poppy really almost got
help
me
us find
killed
the
out
Snidgets
here.
before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the
Oh,
poachers
brother, I gotta go back to
moonstone.
Morrowind.
Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must
Yeah, I
gather
wanna hear
information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Oh, okay.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
wait, her kid's
Why?
getting took?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him
That's
treasures from
wild.
the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up until I came home one night and found my husband gone and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Oh no. Okay, we gotta handle this.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Dang, y'all need to like get y'all dark art skills up. You were wise.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Always two wizards.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
We're on the right track.
Here.
Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Yeah, Mr. Hill, he the homie.
But even he
cool.
wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note when you-know-who came into the shop.
Yeah, of course.
I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Yeah, you got okay. I want to know
Mr. Hill
about
the day of
this.
the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Natty's wand.
Oh no.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio!
What trail?
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
I know he didn't. Okay, yeah.
I need to find her quickly.
Oh. Let's go.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Lead us to victory, you mark my words.
Imperial!
You're easier to spot than an eruption. You were still hanging about. It'll take more.
Oh. Oh, yeah, she weak. Oh.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming.
Bro, he looked
These
kind
locks
of
are
young.
cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was on his side. It must have looked like something.
Revelio!
Oh, wow.
Aloha Mora. Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Oh, you ain't said nothing but a word. Why did he just hit the get out button? Oh snap.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
The troll
Isco
slayer?
Raid told me a
Is
couple
what
of
you
students
mean?
had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
The authorities
With
haven't
all
done
due
much,
respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay, so I think I'm in it right there. As always, bro, it's been iLunarrTJ, bro. Be yourself, stay positive, stay lunar, bro. I'm out.